What's up, YouTubers? This is your boy Big Major Fan 12 coming to you with another video game review. And in this review, I'm going to talk about the game Bad Boys Miami Takedown, which was released on the Xbox, GameCube, PlayStation 2, and PC by Blitz Games and Crave. Now, this game is based on the movie Bad Boys 2, starring Will Smith and Martin Lawrence. Now, pretty much the plot of the game is that Mike Lowry and Marcus Burnett are on a mission to take down an illegal drug trade in Miami and stuff. Now, the game has 5 acts in it, which are divided up into stations and stuff. And essentially, Act 1 and Act 4 has 2 stages, while Act 2, Act 3, and Act 5 have essentially 3 stages in it. Now, for some reason, Martin Lawrence and Will Smith did not reprise those roles as Marcus Burnett and Mike Lowry for some reason. Maybe they weren't interested, or maybe they were busy. I'm not sure. If anybody knows for sure, you can mention it in the comment section. Now, as far as weapons are concerned, you can get like pistols, assault rifles, shotguns, sniper rifles, and stuff like that. And you can also get essentially like health packs and bulletproof vests and stuff throughout the course of the game. Now, in terms of enemies and stuff, there's not a lot of variety with the regular enemies and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Just essentially like this run of the mill enemies that you have to face throughout the course of the game. And essentially, there are 4 bosses in the game. They're in Act 1, Stage 2, and Act 2, Stage 3, and the last 2 stages of Act 5. You know what I'm saying? Stages 2 and 3. Now, essentially, throughout the course of the game, depending on what stage you're on, you will either play as Mike Lowry or Marcus Burnett and stuff like that. And as far as the bosses are concerned, there are like specific weapons that will work on a specific boss. You know what I'm saying? Depending on what weapons they have on them and stuff, along with how hard they are to beat. You know what I'm saying? And essentially, some bosses are harder than others. You know what I'm saying? Like depending on which one you're facing, of course. So of course, you have to strategize when you take into consideration how hard or easy they are throughout the course of the game and stuff. But I'll be honest enough to admit, I wish they would have had like more bosses in the game. You know what I'm saying? Since it has 5 acts, it should have had say like 5 bosses instead of 4. You know what I'm saying? Now, with the graphics and design of Bad Boys Miami Takedown, they are really poor with some mediocre color palettes and stuff like that. And honestly, it didn't help that the graphics didn't age all that well. You know what I'm saying? Now, with the controls and gameplay, they're alright, but it's not something that is great and everything, or spectacular or anything. Then with the soundtrack, it's alright, but it's not necessarily worthy of the Bad Boys title and name and stuff like that. When you consider that the soundtrack for the first 2 movies, even with Bad Boys for Life that came out last year, the music in the game doesn't fit the movie soundtrack for all 3 movies and stuff. And it certainly didn't help that Martin Lawrence and Will Smith didn't reprise their roles as Mike Lowry and Marcus Burnett and stuff, because in the movies, they had some pretty good dialogue in each of the three movies and stuff. And the dialogue, the fun dialogue that you get in the movies, you don't get here. You know what I'm saying? Within the game itself, they just like pretty much repeat the old tired lines, and the humor that's in the movies are not in the game. You know what I'm saying? And to me, Bad Boys Miami Takedown could have been a good game, but it's just end up being a turd fest in my opinion and everything. And and in my honest opinion, I'll just say just stick with watching movies. You know what I'm saying, and bypass this particular game because it just didn't add anything new to the Bad Boys franchise and stuff. As far as the score, I definitely give it a 4 out of 10 because it lacks the things that make Bad Boys when you talk about the movies and stuff. Now, with that being said, you can sound off in the comment section about Bad Boys Miami Takedown, whether you liked it or hated it, whatever the case may be. If you like this video, don't hesitate to click the thumbs up button. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell notification button. This is your boy Big Metroid Fan 12 signing off.